You are officially the expert here, Fletch, so I'm going to roll a bit of news past you and you can react. Bradman Best is set to re-sign with the Knights. This is David Riccio reporting. Is he solid? Or
solid.
He gets it right?
Solid. He never gets it wrong.
Bradman Best is set to reject the Tigers and sign a $2 million plus extension with the Knights. Best said his preference to remain in the Steel City, keen to finalise a deal before the start of 2024 season. It's understood the Knights have discussed a 3-year upgrade worth an estimated $700K per season. West Tigers have cash to splash, and Benji Marshall is prepared to pay Best and make him one of the highest paid centres in the NRL with an offer of $800K. Brian.
Yep.
Who were the Tigers when you were playing?
Centres.
No, as in the equivalent. Who were the Wooden Spooners when you were at Roosters?
Cowboys, early doors.
So if they came to you, said, Brian, we're going to give you an extra $100,000 a season.
Well, I did. I went to South. I did have that. That didn't end well.
No.
I can't walk in the Leagues Club.
No, they don't let you?
No. I'm one to be a
How are you and Rusty these days?
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Me and Rusty's fine. It'd be very hard to prize him away. But, look, West Tigers want to give him $800,000 for a centre. Joel and I were talking about this during the week. Connor Tracy is available. He's not going to cost you $800,000. You might be able to get... I think I want him at the Tigers. Sugar's convinced me he doesn't want Olam. Like, he's convinced me now, yeah.
What's he saying? Olam's done?
Olam's pretty much done. That's what we're hearing. Because that young Riley kid, he's been let go.
Tristan Riley, he's been let go. So he finished up playing NRL. He was in first grade last year, but towards the back end of the year. So it looks like Justin Olam's going. Sugar has a saying he doesn't want a fixer-upperer. He wants someone with potential who can stay there for
they need to trawl their nursery better. It's a huge... I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a huge nursery.
Well, they're out
there, right?
It is. Campbelltown.
Sure, there's a 19, 20-year-old kid you can slide $200K a year.
Well, that's why it's so important to have a good recruitment officer. Like, they're worth their weight in gold.
Why doesn't Shook do that?
Well, I tossed that up.
That?
I did. And a few people in the text said, get the Sugarelli in there to be a... but he's too busy.
Recruitment officer.
He's too busy doing box sets on the touch field and jamming kingfish as we speak into his face with a little bit of coriander sauce.
He's good because he's a bit Moneyball, isn't he?
Loves,
like a bit beautiful mind. Like, he'd find all the statistics, all the angles. This 17-year-old kid playing for, I don't know.
He doesn't want people coming there and his biggest thing is, why did Melbourne Storm get rid of him? Is he on the nose down there?
Yeah, it's bellyache. It's the guru. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of an odd ending to his career. I mean, go back to the start of last season. He was absolutely flying.
Yeah.
And then, how many, was it 6 weeks out from the end of the season?
He's in second grade.
Yeah.
And they sort of injuries, they had to bring him back into first grade. But Connor Tracy, Sharks have come out and said, we're willing to let him go. He's your player.
But then I guess that's the same thing. Why are the Sharks willing to let him go? Or does Sharks a different kettle of fish to the Storms?
Well, no. But Connor Tracy proved that he is a first grader. He was playing left centre while they had all those injuries. Bring him to the Tigers. You probably get him for $300. You're going to give Best $800. Where's your $500? Now you can start.
They've got those young guys too, the Sharkies. Like, there's players that they want to probably promote, and that's why they're dangling Connor. And it sounded like on Riccio's chat this morning with Vossi and Brandy, or the missile was in for Brandy, but they were talking that the Sharkies just don't want a like a NRL player. They would probably want someone that's a couple of years away from NRL because they've got these young guys.
Gotcha.
Iro and Dykes coming off the ACL.
Is Fitzy good at shaping a player?
Yes. Well, Fitzy's got respect.
Yeah.
So, look what he's done down there at the Shire. If you're a young bloke and you want to, not only Fitzy tactically and obviously defence, away from footy, he looked after himself really well. So he's got all that sort of string to his bow.
And there's Daniel Atkinson and Sam Stone Street, who Chris Orr mentioned yesterday as someone who's on the rise.
Yeah, they've got a good bunch of young kids coming through.
Now, let me read the Bradman Best quote to you, and I want you to picture him saying it, because he's sort of got that G.I. Joe head, you know?
Yeah, he's got a thick neck.
Yeah,
I love his neck.
Imagine the thick neck. And then
I love thick necks.
He's handsome, don't get me wrong. But he
went to Bali and got that beautiful tattoo. And look what happened when he came back.
Oh, no.
Origin, boom.
Yeah, I know. People are like, why is he going to Bali mid-season? So he can kill it in Origin. Bradman, best quotes. I want to stay here. The Tigers have shown some interest. They are keen, but I have to weigh everything up. If it all works out as we plan, I'll be staying at the Knights. We'll see what happens. But I'm really settled here. I love the club and I love the culture we have built. The boys here are also connected and we are a close bunch. So to walk away from that would be really hard. The lifestyle here in Newcastle is second to none. They always talk about the tight-knit group up there, don't they?
Yeah, well, because it's a one-team town. So you're going down to Merriweather Beach. Caelan's now single.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Is he on a run-home exclusive, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a run-home exclusive.
Is he on any of the apps?
He would have to be. It's all about the DMs when you're a young fella now.
He should be on Raya. Proper celebrity like that.
What's Raya?
Raya is Tinder for celebrities. And what happens is you get nominated by another celebrity that says, well, Caelan should be on there for the following reasons. Handsome dude, pretty good at rugby league. And then the Raya group go in and go, yeah, but we'll put him on, and then he's in this group. And you go on to Raya, and it's...
So are you matched with other said celebrities?
Yeah, absolutely. So
like if Amy Shark was single, I don't know.
She's on there.
She'd be on there.
She'd be on there.
Okay.
Name someone else.
What about... What about Jo Beth Taylor?
She'd be on there. If she was single, she'd be on there.
Wilbur Wild.
Well, she'd want to be. Red Simons, he's on there.
Is this a worldwide app?
It is. And what it does, so I know it because a mate of mine is on it, and he's on it because he was working with a famous DJ. I can't think of his name now, a British guy. And the British guy nominated him to go on Raya, and then they went back and they searched it, and he ended up, he doesn't know how he jagged it, but he jagged it. He hasn't had a single date, this bloke, because he's not really...
Well, how many can I get on Raya now? And
you could get on Raya if you break up with your missus tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Hang on. But, hang on, can I look to see who's on there?
No, you can't. You can't go on. It's
Would Jackie
like
O be on there with a new 10
Is she single?
Yeah.
Imagine that if you could see, like, how many celebrities would be breaking up with their partners because they can see on Raya.
Right, okay, this is perfect. If there's any hackers out there, I want you to hack in. Because remember they hacked into Ashley Madison.
Yeah.
Ashley Madison.
That's right.
And they put all their names out.
This has been looking at Ashley Madison. If you're on Raya or you know someone that's on Raya, give us a call, 1300 01 1170, or text us on 0457 736 736. It's just like an exclusive club.
Okay.
Like a nightclub that you can't get into unless somebody says, yeah, I know that bloke. Let him in.
But once you're in, is it the same sort of thing? You swipe right and match, and the other person has to...
Yeah, well, so I was looking at it the other night when we were sitting and watching the cricket. So I don't know what happened between overs 11 and 40 because I was having a good look. And you can see a map, and then on the map, there's little faces, and you can go and you can click.
Okay, so Sewell is all over this.
Yeah.
Drewy Mitchell, is he on it?
No, but... He should be.
Qualifies.
He does qualify.
What are the qualifications? What do you need?
Well, you need to have social following, social presence. You need to have status, I guess, as some sort of a bit of cash, bit of
folding. Does it matter what car you drive? If I
Drewy Mitchell drives a very nice car.
Okay, if I drive a Tarago, am I getting on Raya?
No.
Good. But if I had a Palisade, definitely.
Absolutely. What car are you driving at the moment, Fletch?
I've got a little Venue from Hyundai.
I think you're on with that. Hyundai, definitely. Brooksy, what are you driving?
Mazda CX-5.
You're in. You are on, mate.
Leather seats.
Look, Hulky.
Talk to us.
Hulky from Oberon. Hulky's on Raya, and Susan Boyle is on there.
There you go.
And he wants to zero in on her. Now, this is here. Can I do this? Yesterday, Statsy from Freshwater. I had a rumour that I said Steve Menzies has left the nest, left Manly, and he'll be wearing Parramatta colours next week on a 3-day camp. Well, Statsy from Freshwater came in, and he's bruising. So he said, I spoke to Brett Stewart last night, a.k.a. Snake, and other Manly dignitaries about Beaver at the Eels, and they reckon you're off your head, Fletch. Snake reckons you're drumming up interest for your skit on Matty John show.
You still doing those?
Any truth in that? Well, Snake, I'm not off my head. Not yet, anyway. I will be on Friday. But listen.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Beaver, back when he was in his prime, got approached by Parramatta.
850,000.
That's right. Which back then, 10 mil.
Okay, we've got Josh Beaver Menzies rumour. Joshua, are you there? Joshua.
He's just dropped off.
Oh, he's dropped off because you know why? He just knew.
Maybe Beaver just silenced him. You know what Beaver's like.
Should be back now.
Okay, get him back. Yeah.
Hello.
Josh, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
All right, you want to add to the any fuel to this fire of the rumour?
Yeah, I do, mate. So the rumour is that the Beaver is in Port Macquarie in Parramatta gear. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
Is it the New South Wales State Cup touch footy? Is he playing for Parramatta in the over 55?
Well, he could be.
Over 55.
He could be,
How old
Josh.
is Beaver?
He could be. He's turning 49 in December.
Mate, I'll tell you though, Beaver's
Josh,
penis.
I said it yesterday, and I chose my words very carefully. I said Stephen Menzies has left Manly. Tick. I said he'll be wearing Parramatta colours. Tick. He'll be up at Port Macquarie in a 3-day camp. Tick. Did I lie there, Josh? Did I lie anywhere?
Mate, no lies whatsoever.
Thank you very much, Josh.
He doesn't age. You know, before you were talking, I reckon Beaver's penis would look 39.
Oh,
Because he doesn't age, am I right?
I've seen his penis.
And is it aged?
I'm thinking more about a 9-year-old. Josh,
What are you
you're getting a hat.
about?
A hat?
Josh, you're getting a hat, brother.
Is it a velvet one or is it one of yours?
Is
You're getting a
Brooksy
hat.
going to send it out this time, or?
Oh,
No, I'll do it. I'm 2 from 2. So, Josh, where do you live?
Geelong, mate.
Oh, hang on. That might be interstate. That might be an extra $12.
I'll send it.
I might have to send it down. Maybe. What else goes down to Melbourne down there from Sydney?
This bloke here, there's a guy here that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a guy at the bar that's from Melbourne.
Okay, I might hand it to him. Josh, are you a rugby league supporter?
Absolutely, mate. Through and through.
So are you from Geelong?
No, mate, from the Northern Rivers, New South Wales.
Oh, okay. And how did you end up in Geelong?
Mate, it's way too hot in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales. I'd sweat in Antarctica, so it's nice and cool down here. Find the temperature a little bit better.
And what do you do for a quid?
Mate, I'm a business manager.
Ah, what sort of business?
Mate, in the sleep game.
Oh, okay. Sleep game.
There you go.
Mattresses,
Yeah.
pillows,
Mattress
sleep apnea.
protectors, mate. Pillows,
Oh.
sheets. Mate,
Okay. Well,
look
give it a
after
plug.
all that.
Josh, give it a plug.
Sleep court, mate. Protect the bed. Protect the bed.
Protect the bed. Does it protect
get 'em
every
up.
sort of stain?
Mate, every stain you can think of.
Okay, perfect.
Chicken wings
Yeah.
have arrived, Fletch. We might take a break
yeah,
here.
We'll take a break. Josh, Brooksy will give you your address, and you'll probably get it by Easter. So well done.
You're on the run home
you,
with Jarome Fletch. Vossi in the missile. This morning, he had this to say on Luai.
I'm a West Tigers fan. I wouldn't be saying you're about to get a great present a huge present under the Christmas tree in the shape of Jarome Luai just yet. However, I think there's an increasing chance. I really do. I think Benji Marshall, in his ability to woo and basically sell the dream to Jarome Luai, has just re-signed. I think this will pick up and gain traction, guys, over the next 48, 72 hours. I really do. I think we're going to get an indication. The West Tigers board, they have a board meeting this week, and it'll give us a really good indication on how much they're willing to go all in for Jarome Luai. And as I said, I think there's an increasing confidence at the West Tigers.
Yeah, I think that was David Riccio just outside a festival he was at.
He loves the Tigers.
Oh,
My
doesn't
goodness
he?
me.
What? Him and Bozo locked in a room? Was he on triple speed there?
No, it
Was
was
he double? 1.5.
It was 1.3.
Far out.
Yeah.
David was very excited.
That rattled me. So what was the... I didn't actually listen. I just couldn't believe that. What was he saying? Did you hear it?
He was saying that he said, look, something about a Christmas tree, and he said, don't count your chickens before they come home to roost. So he's saying it looks like the money is there. The money was there for Bradman Best, and looks like he said, ta-da.
Talk to me about Luai, though.
Jarome Luai.
Would you... And I don't. Are people listening to us right now?
Yeah.
Do you think he's worth the money, Jarome?
Do I think he's worth... I think he's worth as much as anyone would pay. Tigers need a star. They need someone with experience. He's won 3 grand finals. He got Samoa to a World Cup. He's played Origin. At the moment, he's the best half out there on the market. And the Tigers need a win. We seem to be talking about the Tigers. I'm not Tiger bashing.
No. But everybody, we all want to see them get off the bottom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, Benji obviously is going to be a huge influence on Jarome. Jarome has come out publicly and said that, well, not publicly, but he said he wants to be a leader of a team. He's not going to be a leader while Nathan Cleary's still playing. you know, Nathan is Penrith. Nathan obviously is the main man there. So if Jarome wants to go somewhere, he's going to have to go. But is the Tigers, is that where he should be going? I don't know.
And who would be his partner there?
7. They've got Aiden Caesar. So Aiden Caesar's come back from England. He'd be the 7.
Jaden Sullivan, a bit of depth there.
Jaden Sullivan, well, that's the other thing. But if they get all 3, Jaden Sullivan signed, he might be able to sneak into the... Well, as a lock forward or...
I'd be telling Benji to bring his boots every weekend, just in case.
I mean, if you get Jarome Luai, they paid 800, or they've offered him. Penrith have offered him 800. That's
Jarome Luai.
That's the
going rate.
And he was very good for him.
Oh, absolutely. But for him, right, that team, and that's when you talk about, like, I know Newcastle always talk about the brotherhood of them all being together. Like, that team, can you imagine him separating himself from Cleary? And
well, maybe he wants to. Maybe he just thinks, you know, I've been here, I've won 3 comps. Yeah. Is it something to do with Crichton being there? Because him and Stephen Crichton were good mates.
Yeah. Interesting.
He would, I mean, he's not going to go to the Bulldogs. I don't think they can afford him, but stranger things have happened. Who would have thought Cooper Cronk would end up with the Roosters?
Exactly.
I know.
And become a life member after 2 years. And I was there for 10 years, local junior, and got sacked by the club. But look, I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty at all.
And you won them. One premiership. Let's not forget it.
28
Phil Gould. While we're on Roosters greats, former was he your coach there, or was he the head of performance or something? What was he when you were there?
Both.
Coach. That's right. So he bit of a scoop. He spoke with Jimmy Smith today.
Yep.
And it was, I mean, he spoke about a lot of things, but in particular, he spoke about the importance of the halves in the NRL. Let's take a listen.
Halves Academy, I think, is really important. I've been writing about this for 25 years. It's important for the game.
Yeah.
Our game doesn't survive without quality playmakers, and there seems to be a shortage of those right at the top. If you look at the NRL at the moment, the vast majority, if you take out Nathan Cleary and Jarome Luai at Penrith, the vast majority of them are over 32 years of age and won't be with us in another 2 or 3 years. It's going to leave a real hole in the game. So the more young players that we can get into extra special development, and the more we can persevere with a lot of fellas that have probably been written off too early, I think that's a big thing. I think we write players off too early, particularly in those positions. It takes a long time to learn their trade and to get good at what they do. And we have such a need for them and such a lack of them that more needs to be done outside the normal curriculum to develop them.
We're back. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Gus, obviously he set up that academy, the halfback academy out at Penrith. He's been very bullish on that. It's getting towards, I don't think we're there yet. Turish, you might want to jump in here. It's getting nearly to where the quarterback status is. You know, you get a gun quarterback or you get a gun 7, and then you get players built around him to complement that 7. And I can understand what Gus is saying, but it does take time. You know, it's all well documented. Halves don't hit their best until they're 27, 28. You know, they've got to...
Well, with Thurston and stuff, don't they talk like he was 32, 33 by the time he sort of hit his prime?
Yeah.
For you with Gus,
yes.
I know he held you back. You were ready to go at 18, 19. What year did he start you?
No, I had a few incidents off field where I probably wasn't right mentally. So Gus, I was graded in 95 and didn't play till 97. So I just wandered around reserve grade, and then one day Gus just said, "Righto, you're in." No rhyme or reason. He just
felt it.
Well, I don't think he felt. I think he just one more shot. He goes, "Look, we don't want you in reserve grade. Can you play first grade? Who knows?" And he gave me a shot. So
he knows what he's doing. You know how he is kind of the spiritual guru of rugby league, and we often go to him. We turn to him for insight. Who is the next Gus coming through? Because Gus can't do it forever. Ooh, that's good.
They're similar sort of people in the sense it's super smart. Rugby league players, we're not the brightest.
What?
Going around. So
you do okay.
Yeah.
So do you think Robbo could one day work his way into broadcasting?
Definitely. Would he want to? He would be great. He could write a column.
Oh, that's a good shout.
He could write a column. Yeah, see, university. Gus was almost a lawyer. Gus did like 3 years of law.
He's got it. Okay, maybe it's Robbo. Can you talk to Robbo and find out if
Why?
he's...
What, he's earning $1 million coaching the Chooks.
No, but because Gus can't do it forever. What happens in 25 years when Gus is gone?
Well, Robbo jumps in.
Perfect.
Who else is someone that's cluey as Cooper Cronk could? I know I was
Cronky.
having a bit of a go at Cooper. I wasn't having a go at him.
Nah, it's a bit of a go.
Yeah, it was. No, it was more of the establishment. You know,
Right,
now I sound like Sid Vicious.
Another break, mate. Let's take another break.
Anarchy.